new trailer dropped for a movie called The Little Mermaid, and I found it while I was searching through the trending videos on YouTube. Right. I'll do that once I've watched all the people I subscribe to's new videos and through my recommended videos. I'll be like, well, what's trending right now? Mm-hmm. And I saw that and I was like, ooh, a Little Mermaid trailer. So close to the Beauty and the Beast coming out. Wow, I got to check that out. And it wasn't like any Little Mermaid thing I saw. When I first, saw it on YouTube, I assumed it was Disney, and that's the mistake I think a lot of people made.
Oh yeah,
because it got like 7 million views, and it's called The Little Mermaid. It's not like Hans Christian Andersen's Little Mermaid or anything like that. It's just called The Little Mermaid, and it's apparently an indie movie. I don't really know a whole lot about it. Shirley MacLaine is the only actress in it that I even recognize.
Was that actually Shirley MacLaine?
What do you think, they lied?
I couldn't read the name.
Yeah.
I thought it said Shirley MacLaurie.
No, Shirley MacLaine.
Yeah, I thought Shirley MacLaine was dead.
She's very much alive, apparently, and in The Little Mermaid. I mean, hey, at least she's still getting work.
Yeah.
That's good for her. But apparently it's an indie movie. The trailer looks cheap as fuck.
Yeah.
And it's probably going to be a terrible, terrible movie. But what I really believe has happened is that it seems like some studios are taking these, or filmmakers are taking these public domain stories that Disney has had wild success with and doing their own versions of it to kind of preempt Disney. Because you gotta know, man, they're remaking The Lion King. They redid The Jungle Book, which is also being made by Andy Serkis. So we're gonna get another one of those live action. We've got Beauty and the Beast coming out, next week?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm sure a Little Mermaid movie is in the works or is on the table or
certainly
being talked about.
Certainly wouldn't surprise me, yeah.
Yeah, but these filmmakers got there first. I didn't even see a studio name on it, and there's not even a Wikipedia article on this movie, but under the Little Mermaid disambiguation page, under adaptations, it just says an independent film coming out with The Little Mermaid, and it definitely looks wildly different to Disney's Little Mermaid.
Like it takes place in Mississippi or something.
Yeah, Mississippi and like a carnival, and they've got these like, the cliche creepy carnival dude guy with the top hat that's obviously the antagonist in the story.
Yep.
And the little girl, and it's weird because it doesn't seem like the Little Mermaid in the story is the main character. It seems like it's this little girl who comes across her. So there's no Ariel. We did get to see a shot of her singing though.
Yeah.
So it just makes me wonder, is this a musical?
Right.
Or is there just like one song? Or is this a hybrid? But it's definitely not I want to go where the people are.
Exactly.
It ain't that one. It's not Under the Sea. So, I mean, is it going to be good? Probably not. And it just kind of reminds me of, how whenever like The Lion King comes out or whatever, there's always that like foreign animated straight to DVD version of it,
Fucking asylum movies like Atlantic Rim.
Yeah, close to that, but they're like really crappily done foreign animated just cash grabs. And that's kind of what this seems to me like. They're just going to like, well, we're just going to beat them to it because they haven't announced it or they haven't, we can make it quick and we have enough money. Who can we afford?
Yeah.
Shirley MacLaine, let's do it.
Have you ever actually read the Anderson story?
No.
I haven't either. I have no idea. But like in this trailer,
I don't think Mississippi existed when Hans Christian Andersen was writing stuff.
I mean, I don't know. But I know it didn't take place in Mississippi.
And that's the thing. Like if you don't visit the source material, it's hard to see what is original or what's not, because my only interaction or memory of the story is the Disney version.
Right.
And so, was Ursula and Sebastian in Hans Christian Andersen's version? Probably not.
Yeah.
But whatever. The Little Mermaid, for all intents and purposes, especially in the mind's eye of the public at large, is a Disney property. And here they've got a live action Little Mermaid that's not being done by Disney. And I think a lot of people are going to be sorely disappointed if they go out and see it expecting it to be something like that.
When did these live action remakes start?
I think it started with Maleficent.
Was it Maleficent?
Yeah, that's
I mean,
the earliest thing.
Was
well,
like
no,
kind
there
of
was a
its
Cinderella
own...
one too.
Yeah, there was a Cinderella one. I remember that.
There was Maleficent. There was Cinderella.
There
was the
with
Jungle
Maleficent
Book, Beauty
was
and
that
the Beast.
Maleficent was its own story. It was entirely separate though from
but
Sleeping Beauty.
They did revisit, and it takes place in that specific animated universe.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, a lot of the character designs are almost like spot on. But maybe they just were like, how can we tell the story of the Sleeping Beauty and give a twist to it?
Yeah.
Which I really enjoyed Maleficent.
I haven't seen it.
I like Angelina Jolie, and it's kind of like that. I've never seen the musical, but I read the book Wicked, where it's from the perspective of the Wicked Witch of the West.
Yeah.
Which apparently they're going to make a movie of that. Hopefully it's not the musical version, but it probably will be.
Yeah.
But I like musicals.
Yeah.
But I'd rather see the story told just as the story from the book, because I
Right.
did read that and I did enjoy it a lot.
But like, okay, so we've had this Sleeping Beauty sort of live action. We've had Cinderella live action.
101 Dalmatians? Remember when they did that live action with Glenn Close?
Yeah, and it was terrible.
Yeah.
But also, that was 20 years ago.
True.
I would separate that still entirely from what they've been doing recently, especially with The Jungle Book and with Beauty and the Beast.
Right. But I mean, it did exist.
Yeah.
So you can't, you can't discredit that. But I would like to see them do, because the mocap, or not the mocap, but like the CGI in The Jungle Book was so good. And so believable that I would like to see more stories like, I mean, imagine doing like a Lady and the Tramp movie. That would be kind of cool. Or like the Aristocats.
Yeah.
Because you can do all those animals now and make it look really believable.
Do you think they could do The Rescuers?
I mean, they can do whatever.
Or The Rescuers Down Under?
They could do anything, man. They could do anything because it's Disney and they own entertainment pretty much.
Is Bob Newhart still alive?
No, I doubt it. I'm not gonna, come out right out and say that yes, he definitively is dead. But if he's alive, he's old as fuck.
I mean, he was in Elf, but granted, Elf was 12 years ago now.
God, has it been that long?
Yeah. It was like 2005.
Time flies when you get old. So what did you folks think of the Little Mermaid trailer? Do you think it's gonna suck? Maybe what if it's the Best Picture winner? It's doubtful.
I don't see it happening.
Let us know, and we'll move on from here.